Good morning, friends. Prepared Suburbanite here with the thought for the day. You know, I do take the time to read through the comments that I get on pretty much all my videos. I may not respond to every single one of them, and some of them aren't really worth responding to, but be that as it may, I'm noticing a definitive trend. And while I truly love my country, I'm growing less and less fond of my government, if you understand what I mean by that. But the comments that I'm getting, I think are from the heart, that they're real, that they are expressing their individual anxieties about the future and the direction of this country. So I'd like to spend a few minutes going over a couple of them and then give you some additional thoughts. This is the Prepared Suburbanite, so stick around. I think it was Benjamin Franklin that said, if we don't hang together, we will certainly hang separately. And I think that was very true back in the Revolutionary and pre-Revolutionary War days. And I think it's becoming even more relative today, given what's recently transpired at Mar-a-Lago, Florida, where a former president's residence was raided by the FBI, 30 armed FBI agencies ransacking his personal residence, looking for something that I'm not sure we're ever going to find out what was really going on. So that's one of the reasons that I'm not too awful thrilled with our government. But I do love this country, and this country is by far the most successful experiment in federalism, in prosperity, in capitalism that there ever has been. So when Donald Trump says, let's make America great again, yeah, we can certainly get on board with let's make America great again. I don't like what's going on today. Here's a couple of the comments just to give you a little bit of something to think about. It's too late to turn the federal government around. It's a monster and we can't kill it. Nothing will happen. The Republicans will do nothing. Voting will do nothing. It's a big club and you ain't in it, which was quoted from George Carlin. And finally, sorry for anyone that believes that any Republican or any political office holding official will do anything to stand up for the right thing in any form. You're dreaming. The whole government is corrupt, and most are treasonous. Well, you know, those are all pretty true words. In fact, all three of those individual comments really do echo in truth. But what's the solution? What's the alternative? What options do we have as citizens, we the peoples? What options do we have in this country? Well, they're actually pretty limited. We can vote. We can be self-directed. We can try to hold those officials accountable for their actions and misactions and misdeeds. Well, you know, I think Dan Bongino said that the Republicans may not be the solution to all our problems, but you can rest assured that the Democrats create all the problems that we deal with. Words to that effect. I remain concerned that there are so many like-minded patriots, folks that love this country, that are willing to give up on it right now. Oh, there's nothing that can be done. Oh my God, they're all corrupt. Oh my God. This is supposed to be the we the people government. And we're supposed to be in charge, and I think a lot of people forget that. When in Loudoun County, Virginia, when the citizens went to school board meetings, and they do get to elect school board officials and members and all that in that county, when they went to say what's going on and we don't like what's going on, all hell broke loose, and they were silenced, they were shut, they were kept out of meetings, they were treated as terrorists by our own Department of Justice. That's what's wrong with the country today. I've heard it said a number of different places. I think Candace Owens may have made mention of this. But if the books that are available and the books that are being pushed on our elementary school children, the ones that are talking about gender fluidity and transsexualism and all that kind of stuff, if that was a grizzly old guy out at the playground at some municipal park and he was handing out those books to the kids, chances are, and people complained, chances are he would have been arrested. But let the teachers do it in school, oh my God, you're the terrorist for bringing it up. Those are the kinds of things that I see that are wrong, what's going on. The things that need to be done is for us, as we the people, to take control of our government again. I see what the Democrats and the people in power are trying to do right now to Donald Trump is try to keep him off the ballot in 2024, to do something, conjure up something that he won't be able to legally run for president. But he's the only one that I know of, and possibly Ron DeSantis, but he's still untested even though he's passed every Florida test. But Donald Trump's the guy that has promised to clean the swamp. He's promised to fire thousands of individual people that aren't towing the right line in Washington, D.C. Oh my God, that makes the establishment very jittery, very nervous, because that kind of thinking and that kind of talk reduces and infringes on their absolute power. So I remain always concerned, and we need to be vigilant. If we don't hang together, we will surely hang separately. Keep it in mind, interested to what your comments may be with respect to some of the craziness and some of the issues that are going on here. But what I'd really like to focus in on is what are the solutions. We need to be involved in local government. We need to be involved in our school board. We need to be active in our local politics. We need to volunteer for whichever party you're involved in. We need to be giving our time to those causes that we believe in, because we have to have the convictions. We have to be steadfast in our beliefs and in our convictions of what is morally right and what needs to be done to protect and defend this great country of ours. This is the Prepared Suburbanite reminding you to be prepared always, and I'll see you all on the next video.